Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's makeup tutorial is this glam soft glam makeup look that I have created. It's very simple, very beginner friendly, and anyone can do it, okay? And it's really quick as well. And the most important thing here is that most of these products are around 200 rupees or under 200 rupees. Just one or two products maybe like around 250 rupees. So yeah, they are really affordable and I highly recommend them to you because they are really good products and I personally use them on a daily basis. So you're not gonna regret buying any of these, okay? I just wanted to create some very simple subtle makeup look which would be, which could be done by anybody and also under a budget. So keeping that in mind, let's move ahead with the video. So I've already prepped my skin with my moisturizer. Now I'm going in with the color corrector. You can skip this step, but then I never skip it because my foundation tends to turn grey around my mouth and I have dark circles, so I always color correct my face. So this is a very good color corrector and it is really affordable, so you can definitely go for this one. Make sure that you don't use too much because then it's gonna be very difficult to blend and also your face is gonna turn orange, which will not be covered by a foundation. So everything is gonna look really orangey and it's not gonna look really good. Now I'm using my Insight foundation. This is a really good foundation. It's really inexpensive and it gives you a very dewy finish. There are quite a few shades available in this and you can definitely give this a try. I love this foundation and trust me, you're not gonna regret buying this at all, okay? So I'm just blending it all out with my damn beauty blender. So this is a Swiss Beauty concealer and it's really good. It's loved by a lot of people, okay? So you can definitely go for this. It's not at all expensive and it does your job really well. So I'm just using it wherever I can still see like hyperpigmentation, and then I will blend it out using the same damn beauty blender. This is my favorite product, okay? This is a Fitme compact powder. I love this product. I use it every day just by itself while I go for college. It gives a lot of coverage, okay? You don't even need any sort of foundation or anything, but I'm just using it right now to set my base. It makes everything matte and it gives high coverage, okay? So it's really good. So I'm just using the same concealer again to conceal my eye area so that I can apply my eyeshadow and it nicely pops. I'm going to use it on the under eye area later because then if I use it now and then again use it later, it all tends to be really cakey. So this is something that I have recently realized. So I'm just applying it on the upper eyelid area, and then I will just blend everything out. This is the Inside Loose powder. This is also really good. So what I have done is I've taken some on the back of my hand and then I rub my sponge on it to make it nice and smooth so that I don't apply a lot. So this also gives a lot of coverage. So I'm just using it to set my concealer in place. This is a Miss Claire eyebrow pencil. This is really good. I've spoken about it a lot of times on my channel. It just makes everything easy. I cannot just stop speaking about this, okay? I have done a lot of videos on this. You can definitely go and blindly buy this, okay? It's a really good product and it's really cheap. It's just 54 rupees and it does everything, like it does the job perfectly, and it's really quick and effective. So for eyeshadow, I'm using this NK eyeshadow palette. Okay, this is for 360 rupees. I bought this a long time ago, and these are the Swiss Beauty brushes. Okay, and I will speak about the brushes, but for the eyeshadow, you can go for the Swiss Beauty eyeshadow palette. It's a bit more cheaper and it works the same. Okay, the colors and everything, the pigmentation, everything is the same. So I'm using the lighter shade from the palette and just applying it on the base of my eye. So about the brushes, these brushes are really not that cheap. They are like on the expensive side. They are like 700 rupees, but the quality of these brushes is really good. And I feel that you can always invest more when it comes to brushes, sponges and such things, because these things you're not going to throw away soon. Your products are going to get over and you're going to throw them out, but these things are going to last forever. So make sure that you invest in good products. Okay, so these are really good. I highly recommend them. They are like not at all plasticky and they are very sturdy. Okay, so definitely you can go for these ones. I'm now taking the dark brown eyeshadow and applying it on the outer corner of my eyes, so that I get that nice like smoky effect on the outsides of my eye. I'm also dragging it to the crease, like insides. This is very easy. Okay, just drag it on the crease line, and wherever you want your crease to be visible, just drag it on that and just smoothen everything out. Okay, blending is the key here. So once you apply your product, make sure that you blend everything and give it a nice smooth like blended finish. So you can see how I'm just dragging it inside and on the outer corners of my eye. Always keep the inner corners light, okay, because then it gives a nice gradient effect that looks very natural. But if you're gonna put it like put a darker color on the inner corners of your eye, it's gonna look very dark and shabby and dull. So avoid doing that. Always keep the inner corner light and like darken the outer corner as much as you can. This is just a clean blending brush, and I'm just like blending everything out again on the outside so that everything is nicely blended. I haven't taken any more product, and as you can see it's already given that you already get that eye shape that you require, that nice V shape that you require. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking the glitter shadow from this, like the shimmer shadow, and with my finger you can see how pigmented it is. I'm just gonna apply it on the inner corner and on the lid, in the center of my eye. Don't take it on the outsides, okay, just on the inner corner and the center of my eye. You cannot do this with a brush because you're not gonna get pigmentation. You will have to like use setting spray and all of that, so avoid all that and just use your finger. I'm just wiping it off because it like touched my crease. So just use your finger. It's very simple, trust me. I was having difficulty because I have long nails, so I couldn't get in the inner corner of my eyes, but it's definitely manageable, and it looks really good in the end. So just pat it and don't rub it really hard, but you have to rub it in a bit and then just pat the color to where you want it to be. I'm again taking the brush, the same clean brush, and again blending out the edges because the glitter must have touched, like it has touched it. So I'm just like running my brush over it and smoothing everything out, and again applying it same way on the other eye as well. So this is the inside highlighter. I'm just using it again on the center of my eye and just patting it in, not on the insides but just on the center, because it gives, when it's on the top of your eye, it gives even more glossy and shiny look. So that looks really good, and this is a very inexpensive highlighter. I think it's the cheapest highlighter available on like these sites, that is Nika and all. So you can definitely go for these, and Again, I'm just blending everything in and smoothing everything out. So now I'm using my Lakme eyeliner and just creating a small wing. So now it's time for the under eyes. So I'm just taking the same concealer and just applying it under my eyes because I had not done it previously, and then I will just blend it out. So this is the pack concealer brush. I know it's above a budget, but it's really good. I just wanted to show you all, like, you know, what coverage it gives. I'm more of a brush person than a sponge person, so I just wanted you to see, like, you know, what's the difference. It makes everything really smooth. I had this for years, and trust me, I don't regret buying this. It's a really good product. So, you know, it effortlessly blends everything out. I'm not taking the blending sponge, and I've taken the same loose powder and I'm just applying it under my eyes to nicely set the concealer in place. So just for demonstration purposes, I'm using the beauty blender on the other side to, like, you know, blend my product, but I really feel that, you know, it does soak up a lot of product, and I just don't like the way it looks. You know, it just, everything just disappeared, the concealer just disappeared. So I just use my beauty blender towards the end of my makeup, you know, just to soak up any excess product. I don't really use it for blending purposes. So I'm again gonna use the same concealer brush, and I'm just going to add some more concealer. If you want, you can definitely just use the beauty blender by itself, but it's not something that I like. This is the Elle kajal. This is really good, so I'm just using it on my waterline. It's really black, and you know, it actually stays. I never felt like it smudges or anything, so I'm just using it on the waterline of both my eyes to intensify the look even more. So to smoke the under lashes even more, the lash line, what I'm doing is I'm just taking a small brush, a flat brush, and I'm taking the same dark brown eyeshadow that we had used for our eyeshadow look, and I'm just applying it, like, you know, just below the kajal, you know, and just smudging it out like this. The eyeshadow looks even more connected, like, you know, the top lid and the waterline, it all looks nice, and you know, it just looks all connected. So I don't skip this step. So use the same color eyeshadow on your lower lash line and see how it changes everything. So this is a Mars Fabulash mascara, and I love this mascara. It's my favorite. Okay, it just works like any top high-end mascara, and it's really inexpensive. You know, just one coat of it is enough, and it looks like you have got false lashes. So you can definitely give this a try. If you're not a lash person, use this, and you know, it's just gonna look like you have put lashes on. So you can put like 2 to 3 coats, and trust me, your work is done right there. I'm now using the inside blusher in the shade Dusty Rose. This is also my favorite, okay? It's really inexpensive and it works really well. And it gives you a nice glossy dewy finish. So I'm using the same damp beauty blender and I'm just blending everything out. You can see it gave me that nice instant, like, you know, life. It looks like my skin has got life in it. So, you know, I don't skip this blush step. You know, it's really important, especially, like, you know, if you have applied a lot of powder products and your skin looks all dry. So I'm using the same highlighter that we had used for our eyeshadow look and just applying it on my face, on the high points of my face and on my nose, and then again blending it all out using the same beauty blender. So for the last step, I'm using this nude lipstick by Elle. This is a really good nude shade, okay, and a lot of people love this. So I'm using this and it works really well on any skin tone. It's a very good nude shade for brown girls out there, so you can definitely get your hands on it. So that's all for this video, guys. This was a very simple look. Anyone can do it, trust me. Thank you so much for watching and do subscribe to my channel.